thank Him for life, health, and strength. Live at 5 right now, right now. Before I actually start, I want to say I'm a few minutes late. It has been a lot. Today was a big, full, massive day. Everybody, good evening and welcome to another edition of Live at 5. Welcome everybody from all across the world. Brit Breezy, I see you. All my fans all over the world, welcome. My co-host is there. Hey, glad to see you in church too. Glad to see you in church today too. You know how we do already. We have to balance out the thing. We have to balance out the thing. And of course, you know, I always play my theme song, Pray for Love, because, oh gosh, this country, this island, this little island, Jamaica, oh my word, it's not even funny how serious it is that we have to keep God in our vessels. Marco Dean, your driver, is on his way. I won't be able to communicate on this phone, my son. Marco D. Davis, you weren't in church. But yes, I love you, my son, my motivator. Every mother supposed to be that tower of strength for their children. It's just what it is. I would say yes. Every mother supposed to be there for their kids, man. And we birth them, you know. And we birth them. So I'm gonna start with the theme song, Pray for Love. And then we'll go to right into the show. I haven't seen my co-host as yet. He was very on time. But he knows today was a very long day. Yeah, big up Trenchstone in the house. Today wasn't a normal day, but we're gonna run it. Pray for love. Today wasn't a normal day, people. The whole week wasn't normal. So I start with the theme song as usual. Kick it off, so. Kick it off, so. Lord, send me an angel from up above. Protect your children, everyone not much. Too much violence around the youth them, in the school them. Too much grudge. Protect the parents, don't make them hate them. The patients show them. We are pray the future with them youth. No me heart a melt well like fudge. No I'm on my knees, Lord. Education are the key, Lord. Big up Brit Breezy from Bargains Jam. Yeah. And she give all I fund them. She a Angels Foundation. I give her the nice appliances and the things them to your home. From us to your home. Bargains Jam. Big up yourself. There is no hope. Lord, give us hope. Where's my co-host? Where's the B? Where you there? Where you there? Just school no party, a school no party. If you don't plan to learn, no pull down nobody. And you see him, nobody don't see you. Remember you have your future to think about. My heart is broken. Me to tell you about it. Protest, progress, so blessed. Now I'm on my knees, Lord. Education are the key, Lord. Why them not pray the great, Lord? Can you tag Raise the Beat? Tell him I'm ready. Cause there is no love. Oh, Lord, I pray for love. Oh, everybody's supposed to have a song in their playlist, Pray for Love. It's a very powerful song from the angel, Pray for Love. Have it in your playlist. Everybody will want to talk this evening, line up on yourself. Protect your children, everyone not much, too much violence. Thank you so much, Anton. We're going to talk till Razor B come on. Hey, no, say I'm a co-host. For the love, me I pray the future. With them youth, yeah. Now me heart a melt well like birds. Now I'm on my knees, Lord. Education are the key, Lord. Why them not? Thank you so much, K-Ola. Cause there is no love. Oh, can someone tag Razor B? I'm here waiting on you. There is no hope. Lord, give us hope. Shanique Lewis, happy birthday when it comes. Big love, big song. Lord, I pray for love. Oh, there is no. Can someone tag Razor B, please? Lord, give us hope. Give us hope, Lord. Give us hope, Lord. Are you aware of this drink, Tequilero? The new drink on the market right now. One sip of this and you're nice. Say for instance, you're having a bad day at work, bad day overall, and you come home, you want a bottle of tequila in your fridge. It's everywhere available for sale. There is no hope. Oh my goodness. Lord, give us hope. Lord, give us hope. Lord, give us hope. Lord, give us hope. I don't see Razor B all now. He was here earlier a while ago, but we don't see him. 1 second, guys. One second. Whew. Now I'm back. Crazy love, crazy love, crazy love. That song is very powerful, guys. So I encourage everybody to let me call Razor B on the live, because I know he was ready at 5. I was a little bit late, and I apologize. So we have to start the show now. I'm gonna see him. I'm gonna see Matsal. So let me give him a call. Yeah, we are ready, rock steady. Ready, rock steady. We have so much to talk about. Share the live, guys. I am here. We are ready to talk, and you can join in on the live as well. Don't be afraid to share your views, share your thoughts. Over here, search for you. I'm on. Yeah. Don't be to share your views, share your thoughts on any matter concerning the youth of this country, the youth of Jamaica. How we can deal with this situation happening in Jamaica with our youth. So we're losing children, it's so much happening, I have to drink some more tequila. I truth. Me have to drink some more tequila, because this is not normal. This not normal. This not normal. Praying for love. Like today, we had to. Today we had to start different. Today we had to start different with a different blessing over our life. I'm waiting on Razor B to join in. Today we have to start different. I'm gonna pray for love again. But persons, you can send in questions, send in what you want us. I already have all the questions here. Everything is ready for live at 5. I have all the topics that I want to discuss. But if you want to discuss something, feel free to just share it. Yeah, man, the drink of alcohol night, Antoinette. Let me tell you, it buzzy bad. People don't want nothing good enough. When you give them good music, they're not pushy. And then you hear say, you know, sing no song, and you know, have no song, And I sang this. I sang this, people. Pray for love. In everything you do, you have to have something positive in your catalog. You understand what I'm saying? No matter how big of an artist you is, if you don't have something educational and positive in your catalog, it don't make no sense. You can't sing about one set of music all day in your life, so. Always that girl. Always singing good music over the years. Lord, send me an angel from up above. Protect your children. I'm my co-host. Let us thank him for life, health, and strength. Live at 5 right now. Before I actually start, I want to say I'm a few minutes late. It has been a lot. I've been today. How are you?
Raj, leave it alone, Raj. Stop. What's going in?
I'm good, blessed and highly favored. Let's start off today. What a glorious day today was, man.
Boy, I tell you.
What a glorious day today was.
I tell you, it was good. Big up, Baga.
Can you share today? You started. Since you're late. You started.
No, you know, say I'm not late. I'm not late, you know. I just want to say big up Baga and big up the pastor today. We went and get some blessings.
Bishop G.G. Cooper.
Yeah, man. G.G. Cooper, man. You know what I mean? Big up the whole thing, you know what I mean? Big up your sister, big up yourself, big up Krista.
Yes,
all
sister.
the persons who are at church today. So just big up everybody.
Everybody get big up. We went by Vaga de la Vega and we get some nice things, everybody, and we skin, our mind, our soul.
I can't tell you, I never good and Vaga to sitting on me eye. I tell you, me can hear good now. Every mucus, everything, recommend to everybody.
Yeah, my ears clear. Because a lot of people are going to doctors every day to get.
Everybody will chat me.
Me too. Everything. I'm in the ring right now. Sorry, right now my ears are ring.
Right
So
now,
people, check out
everybody
Vaga.
will chat me.
Check out the medicine, the natural Dr. Vaga. We cure everything. Me and Razor ears do will climb up today and clear. With eye, blurry, it clear. I real talk. Him
People
give it,
want
yo,
to
check out Vaga. It is a normal people. Check
I
out
never smile from
Vaga.
my face so them can't get off. You know, I'm happy. I'm extremely happy.
Me
I'm
too.
extremely happy.
Me too.
So me can't tell you,
Natural supplements
let
work,
me tell you
guys.
something. Say, who say about trying to break the happiness? It now go work because I'm extremely happy.
Me too. I'm happy. Them no happy like me.
Yeah,
Them happy like we.
trust me.
I'm extremely
But
happy.
anyhow,
And when we
we
leave,
only have
Vaga.
an hour, so we could get tonight before anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Of course. They must say you look blessed.
Thank
When we
you.
left Vaga, we went to church. That's why we have such of a glow and such of a happiness over us, because we have to pray for Jamaica, pray for ourselves. We have to keep the covenant over us. So me and Razor B went to church and we renew our covenant with God. You know?
That is it. That is it.
Yeah.
That is it.
The
Yo,
olive
Jamaica.
oil wear out your head. The olive oil wear out.
No, sir. I know you're mad. Can't wear out. Me sure say it's seeking.
Where you take a layer
Soaking. Yo, me have to rush to the light. Me think you don't see it. Yo, me go get it. But you me never want to move.
Alright, no problem. No problem.
But yo,
Happy Razor. Them say happy Razor.
yeah,
Razor.
listen. Me don't know if any mothers, fathers who on the live right now who have a child who they think is unruly. You understand? Who they think is unruly, but the child thinks different. And what is the situation with that child? Because me I tell you, Angel, we are going through a crisis right now. Me I tell you, it rough. The way how the youth their mind is at. And children are having these type of children. So it's like everybody were born in I can't say everybody. Let me take that back. The 20s, the kids they were born in the 2020. It's like, I don't know, it's like them have no heart.
I don't
It's like,
know. The Bible tell you about, mankind is gonna be so heartless. The Bible tell you about it, and we are experiencing that right now. That's why you see me, I had to go into church and cover myself, Razor B, because we really don't want to. We are leading by example. And hold on. What this person saying? Razor a march for the children. Angel, why you and Razor plan to march? Me and Razor alone can't march. We need the supports. You understand? So me and Razor alone, the last time me and Razor go out there, me and him alone out there. We don't get the support of the people. We don't get the support of Jamaica.
we
They can count who out there.
need more
We can
persons to come
count.
out today. I'm ready.
So we are, yeah.
I'm ready to march. I'm ready to march. I'm ready to take up. I'm ready for move. I'm ready for do anything as long as the people are ready. We alone can't do it. All right, look there. For example, medic. Our mother and some family and some friends were at Constant Spring Police Station today. And there's a handful of them. The lady cry out and scream out. She just wants her child. She doesn't even want to know where her child is. And we just find that Jamaica is too quiet. We're too quiet. You understand? Even something like this, a march like this should be publicized with everybody.
I know, because I wasn't even aware of it,
because
today I went to church and went to get myself my herbal medicine them and so I wasn't even aware of it. But I'm gonna just recap of this week, last week, what we did last week. We were invited at Cumberland High School to be guest speakers, myself and Razor B. And when we went over Cumberland High School, we experienced a different kind of school environment that we are not accustomed to. Because when we were going to school, it wasn't like that. And we just really want to touch on a few stuff that we encountered and the change and the light that we brought to Cumberland High School. I can start first. All right, Razor, you want to start first?
Okay.
All right, so we went to Cumberland High School and we met several children. What I find that's happening in the schools are a lot of bullyism. Bullying. And that to me is a no-no, because you don't want to be no one to bully you. So to go into school because you're bigger than somebody and you want to bully them, you're going to turn that child into a hostile child if it doesn't have strong leadership at home and in his community. And why I said community, because school and parenting alone cannot raise a child. We need the whole village. We need the community. So I met children that as over, that trying to overcome kids being bullied, lunch money being taken away. So I met with one child especially, and he gave us a story. His name is Kamari Linford. He was pointed out to be a bully, and the money's been taken away, all these things. So when I spoke to him, he told me that he got beaten, in school, and he was bullied and all of that. So he ended up be that kind of person. Like he's becoming heartless, not really heartless, but selfish, no love, no care about him just dead and live however I'm thinking to live, right? So I zoned in with him and we talk about everything in general. But what I find that's happening in the schools, the parents are not being parents, and the school alone can't help. Even when the school help and send them back home, them come back at school with the same thing. There's no love. The community no business. That's what we got from the school. Like the community now help. And so, so I just want Razor to speak on that as well. But where I'm taking steps to make a lot of provisions. We start with the school back lunch money drive, and that is going on good on the Facebook, on Instagram, and I'm helping. I took Kamari because he showed an interest in basketball, in football. Sometimes you have to get to the root of what is causing these problems. So I'm working with him, and I took him. Everybody can see it on the live. I took him Saturday to get him football boots. Saying like football, he never had any football shoes. I took him to get football gears, shank guard. Him and his aunt, I took them to Starbucks. We hung out, we had a really good time. And he showed me a different side. He is very kind, Razor, very grateful, very gentle, very respectful. So sometimes we just need to be a bit more of a parent. I'll show your kids a bit more love and talk to your children. So Razor, as a father that I admire, and a parent, and that is shows a lot of parental skills that I admire. What would be your take on Cumberland High School?
ENG, boy, honestly, like my mind is just going crazy right now because not only Cumberland High School, but every other high school and in the court system and it's mostly mothers. It's mostly mothers that are being blamed for these type of situations. It's mostly mothers and the mothers of the child. Okay, so let's go back even. Me not go as far as grandmother, but me I say the mother of the child is enabling that child because they don't really teach them nothing. So it's like a generation. I mean, if it's a curse or it's a generation effect where them it's like how me learn. We say as a father, we say, all right, here. You see when me have kids, me don't want to feel what me feel because me never have a father. You come like the mother them, nah, teach them young daughters or them young son, hopefully love themselves and appreciate themselves, appreciate society. So it's like we are lose out on the work here. I want a hell of a work we take on. Because
as parents, right?
At home, if at home they're not showing them the love and the care and the appreciation, how them are going to show that outside? When the person who bring in the world, not showing you that type of love.
Now,
so it's
so
like,
them say this generation is dysfunctional. How come? Oh, my son are dysfunction.
No, because because of the brought up. See, it's just you were brought up different and you have love for yourself. And only for them people that walk around and them love themselves. That's why they might treat other person the way they do, because them hate themselves so much. They might make it a reflect for other person and even them children, and realize that the children them are affecting them woman. I'm not talking about woman because that happened to me in my life.
Yeah,
it happened to me. It's like a personal thing where it becomes personal now. Especially with my son, it becomes so personal now because me don't want that to happen to him. Period, where him not have love. I take up people lunch money because a person decide to bring up that youth. So I have to ensure say, afterwards, soon.
You have to ensure that you step in as a father. You put in the good morals
go look
and
at
the qualities in the pitney. And let me tell you something. As mothers, yes, they blame us. That's why mothers has to.
Angel, I'm not blaming you. A facts me
No,
attacking you.
but remember, no. But remember, you were saying that the mothers don't show the children the love that they need and they expect from the mothers.
Some moms, so no, me no want
some, not all of them. Some. Because remember, I have a mother too, right? But from what we gather, because we never visit every school, from what we gather at Cumberland High School, hands-on, it was more so not getting the love and the support from home and the community. The community.
What stand out to me at Cumberland mostly is when me talk, and I say to Raj, you're gonna make a mess of this, man. When I'm saying let's start promoting love. Let's start promoting love. Let's start promoting love. You understand? And caring and sharing and me and the come and say, yo, I want to that man. We are going with love and caring and sharing, man. I want to you, man. Look at my brother. They're gonna talk a phone, brother. We don't want to hear nothing about that, brother. Well, I know, wait no. We don't want to hear nothing about that, I say. My God Almighty. So if you don't want to hear about love and caring and sharing and respect and unity and all them something, what you want here?
We're not blaming mothers. We're not blaming mothers. Somebody said
I'm not blaming mom, but you have some mother
somebody
out there.
said, we want to clarify something. Somebody's saying stop blaming mother, but listen to me, mothers. Let me get personal now, from a personal perspective, because Reza can be personal because he's going through stuff, right? I'm going through stuff. As a mother,
no, I don't want
it.
It's okay, it's fine. I'll clean up after.
All right, listen. As a mother, we have to listen, ladies and gentlemen. Back to school by. All right, as a mother, you have to set the example.
You're not getting anymore.
Reza,
huh?
all right. Because you talk to Roger, you talk to your life. So when you're ready again.
Go ahead.
Because this is a serious topic, you know. Because as a mother, you have to set example. My mother stood by us, and she grew us with all the example we can ever want and all the tools that we can ever want. I could ever want, and my siblings as adults. You understand? So as mothers, some of uno, they don't even ready to be mothers yet because you are children. Children is having children. That's a one thing we don't need to clamp down on. And who are those children parents? It still boils down to parenting. Children are having children raised to be, and they don't know how to be a parent because they're already a picnic.
Yeah, they're not ready for kids. They're not see people with kids and want kids. You have to know how to nurture a child. You have to know how to love a child. It's not all about the money, but when you can't even show yourself love, or you're ready to love a child, when you even love yourself. You have to love yourself first before you even decide to get pregnant or even have a relationship with somebody else. Because you're going to ruin that child's life.
And that's what they're doing.
That's why ruin that child's life.
And that's exactly what they are doing.
Honestly, that topic here is too personal for me, because the amount of personal things I'm going to go through, for even have my son around me, and he's a great father. He's a great man when it comes to anyone.
But some things, all right, I commend you, because the things that you have to go through as a father, me thinks a mother won't go through them. Somebody here, because mothers have to beg the fathers to be a lot of times mothers has to beg the fathers to be a part of the children's life. So you is the opposite with you. But I won't really get into no long nothing. But I see where you have to fight for your son as a father. So you are going to big up to you and just keep doing what you're doing, because you're raising a gentleman.
Me alone, I met 4 other fathers yesterday that's going through the same similar situation where the man them just want to be in them children's life, and these women are just tussling, fighting like it's about them. Put your jealousy
that
one
is
side.
Plain selfishness.
Put whatever feelings you have one side and focus on your children.
That is straight
Make it about
selfishness.
the kids, not about the man.
They said about the danger, you don't know the truth. So come tell me the truth. Than the well doll, than the wee doll. I'm not sure who's that.
Yeah. Put her on the live and make she tell the truth. Put her on the live, because that's right for you, man. Put her on the live. Make her come tell the truth.
I do not want this live to get anyway out of control. So at the end of the day,
because you know me personally, Angel, and you saw me dealing with my pitney. Unconditional
I
and
see
love.
you. I see you being a great father.
Great.
The thing is,
Nobody can go
she's
around
on the
that.
live,
Nobody
but I
can go
do
around
not
that.
want
Attention, never see. A
if
matter of fact, me never see the attention there.
oh she's your baby mother.
Yeah, that's
She
why she,
is
yeah, you know what I mean? Them like the attention. You know, the attention is
Ravier's
from me.
mother. But if we can have a mature conversation, then I can take her on the live. But it is gonna get AY and people getting upset, and I can't do it.
Well, we don't get upset on this live. This live is about resolution. You understand? And
She said
about
there's two
growth.
sides to a story. Listen to me.
Well, let's hear. Okay, bring her on the live. Let's hear her side. I think the people want to hear her side. Bring her on the
Dandy
live.
Weed Doll.
Bring her on the
No,
live. Let's
hold
hear her
on.
side.
I wonder if she wants to come on.
Please, bring her on the
Let me
live.
see if she
Because
wants
I would
to
love
come
to
on.
hear her side too. Because I don't even know her side. Let's hear her
Yeah,
side.
I would love to hear too.
Yes.
Because all I've seen, I see
There's
Razor
two
B
sides
being
to a story. Please bring her on the live so we can hear her side. Please, add her to the
because
live.
all I see Razor B is because I know Razor. I don't know Dandy Weed Doll. But Missy Razor
Attention
B
them alone.
being an exemplary father. I see he's being a great father. I don't really see him as an absentee dad. He's always there for his son. So I have to speak what I
100%.
see. And he
You will
shows
teach
love
him
to him child.
100%.
Him teach him everything, teach him good mannerism.
100%.
Oh, you know what I mean? Razor is a great
If
father.
there's a
That's what I
million
see.
percent, it's a million
Yeah,
percent. We
man,
do
he's a great
everything for the
father.
little boy.
She said exactly. So you and
So
her
what's the
forgot that.
problem?
You and her talk about that problem.
Anyhow, let's talk about these. Let's talk about these children that are who are father
Model
who are
behavior.
fatherless.
Somebody said to add them. Hold on. She don't want to come on the live. Would I add her, yes?
Yeah, definitely me not love to get ad because by the end of the day, me have a problem with that, you know. You understand?
Dandy Weed Doll, I'm not seeing. Yeah, I would want to add that. Dandy Weed Doll, come on the live.
Yeah, what? You see, hey, screenshot this because me have a charge her with defamation of character. Screenshot that, please screenshot
Oh,
this.
Lord of
Just me beat her.
mercy.
Screenshot that. You should say beat me. Please, me I beg you to screenshot that for me. Please. Because I'm saying it on the live right now. I will be charging her with defamation of character. I have never
I do not want to go down that route.
No.
You don't want to go down that
Agent, me I
route.
said on the live.
Remember, so
I'm going to charge her
parents,
because she went public and said I beat her. I have never laid my hand on any former female.
But
No
we never
female
see, we
at
never
all.
see her act out the way in all my life. Listen to me. Dandy Weed Doll, come on the live. Come and talk your story. Come on the live. Come and talk your story. Come.
Oh God. Oh, me no got prison. Oh, me no get charged. Oh, me no. Oh, I first year I hear this out over in 5 years. Oh, in 5 years and the first year you say, Razor B beat a woman. Maybe with my wife for 30 years. And me never put me on pan her. Me never put me on pan any other female who me ever talk to. So, oh, me ever come beat a woman now. Eh? Oh, me ever come beat a woman now. And attention this woman here seek. And she now gonna get it. Screenshot it because I will charge her for defamation of character.
All right,
100%.
moving right along. I'm gonna totally ignore that. This is not the place for it. This is not the place for it. This is not a counseling session show, and a show if we have arguments back and forth and all these things. So we're gonna move on to the next topic. We have to move on to the next topic. It's a must. So we're gonna talk about the Sentan 8-year-old girl that was murdered.
Yeah.
Her name is Talia Thompson. We're gonna talk about Talia Thompson, and Razor B, don't let anything upset you because we're not here for that. We're not here for that. Let me tell you something. You know your truth, and she know her truth, and you guys have to work it out for the sake of the child. All right? I see you have a wonderful son, and he's doing great, and that is most important than anything else. So moving right along. So any other situations, just take it off the live, take it off social media. We don't need it. Yeah. So we're Father God, give me the strength. So give me the strength, dear Lord. What are they? This company protect you, Lero.
I should get my
the child is innocent. The child is innocent. I met your son and I really love that little boy. He's innocent, so whatever situations both parents are having, whether me and Razor be a friend or cousin or not, I don't know your baby mother, or don't work it out as grown people for the benefit of the sake of the child. And I've seen you doing that. So we had recent news. Recent news. Then speak of yourself. Huh?
No, somebody said the devil is a liar.
The devil is a liar. Yeah. All the time. We have recent news. Recent news of a little 8-year-old girl. She's from the parish of St. Anne. She was raped,
beaten,
savagely, and subsequently lost her life. It was alleged that a family friend took her from where she was staying. Her mother wasn't present, allegedly. That's why I'm hearing on different platforms on the news. So her mom wasn't present, and she was left with a family friend. Some family friend male went over there and took her to have ice cream, allegedly. Took her home, and it resulted in her loss of life.
But
okay?
Say Friday, a murder occurred also with another 8-year-old in Portland.
Portland again?
In Portland, yeah. Friday, something like that happened Friday, and then Saturday in St. Anne. So that's why I see me do the video and I ask if are these children being sacrificed or are human being sacrificed? Because remember Daniel Rowe, you know? It happened to Daniel Rowe. You understand? It happened to Daniel Rowe, where she got her throat 8-year-old, and then there's a prior to
a back to back.
Yeah, so this is the 4th child. So you have another little girl named she named Nikita or something like that. I don't remember her name. I don't remember her name. But even she. And then yesterday again, there's another 8-year-old who got stabbed because a gentleman was showing her something in his phone. You understand? And she said she don't want to see it or something like that. I'm stabbed her up, but she didn't die though.
What?
Yes, I will. But them things are really are happening.
But it's Razor B. Listen, I want to say condolences to all those families, all those mothers, because the thing is, because the mothers, same thing, you know, you're not protecting your children enough, and you are not, as a community, protecting the community enough, in my opinion, because these girls are being dragged off with complete strangers and being raped and murdered. So at the end of the day, we have to be careful as mothers and fathers. Most of the time, it's just mothers, the father, them are there. So we have to be careful who we may come around our children. We have to be very, very careful who come around our children. What is going on here, sir?
Hey, Nelly, big up yourself.
Yes, Lady Illy. The world is just so sad. The community, the same thing we are talking about.
So many things now for clout, for attention. It's like, I feel like since social media come out, like people are doing things for clout, attention, and they will do anything just to seek that attention so people can recognize and see them. And I feel like that's where we're going. So I'm so happy that we created this platform for positiveness, because that's what we're bringing, and this is what
positive only.
Yeah, this is what
positivity only.
This is what we've been bringing for the past.
It's like an attack on the children, Razor B. It's like an attack on the children. How do we stop this? Anybody want to join the live, please? How do we eliminate these attacks on our children? Do we protect them more? Do we know who we are allowing to come around our children? Do we stop leaving these children by themselves, letting them stop coming from school by themselves? Do we as a community have to be a bit more vigilant? I will not see a child coming from school, Murdoch say Adam. I wish Murdoch this. Are the same man that?
No. So that's what I say to myself, how come a person can look on an innocent child and just do that to them, like rape, murder, beat? You know what I mean? Like, how could a person look on an innocent child and do that? Even a human being. Let's not even say a human being. They all go overall. Like, look on a human being and put them on them or beat them. I understand if some people will provoke situations. You understand? But for you to look on an 8-year-old child, a girl who is such an innocent person, and just decide say you're going to hurt them, that is completely.
I know, Lady Illy, but
sometimes the mind of that individual can actually be where you're looking at this child and say, oh, listen.
I know. It's so hard. And the beauty about it, you rob the child of her future.
Yeah.
She was #3 contestant in the mini Miss Scent and Talent and Awareness pageant. And she won the talent piece. And guess what her talent piece was? Her talent piece was about men taking away children, men giving kids sweets. Men, you have to show yourself on the live if you want to join the live. If anything, you have to exit and let somebody else come on. Because we don't have the whole night tonight.
Well, when me there now, me can't really show me there. But when I touch a great topic of my country, me know the day I know. But every time we out and look on the news, we see 3 dead, 4 dead, 5 dead, 6 dead. It come like nobody sooner left Jamaica.
Is that nobody in a safe boy? But we're trying to just protect our kids more than anything else. Like, I know the crime and the violence is so high, but when this is striking our kids like lightning, it gets very panicking and nerve-wracking. So every time I'm on the road.
Okay, because we want to find solutions to problems that, you know what I mean, that happen in and out of our country. How do we find these solutions? You know what I mean? Because honestly, it really deep. It's embedded. It's right now. It's really extremely rough right now. So for me, it's solution. Where do we have a solution as to how do we lessen these crime? How do we stop these persons from committing these crime, affecting these women, affecting these children, affecting another human?
We need Jesus.
Like, how do we stop it? How do we stop these crazy things from happening? Because it's happening not only in Jamaica, but to Jamaica me there, and a Jamaica me from.
We have to talk about Jamaica.
Focus on Jamaica, and this is what the program is about.
So let's talk about Jamaica because Jamaica is so small.
Well, me Jenna, homeschooling. You see the kids, that is kids, teach them how to be kids. And if a baby, there must be a grandfather, a grandmother, or an aunt. Or we can't really trust the pastor, them and the church with counseling the kids against because the devil let loose. So who can we trust?
So
the thing is homeschooling.
We only can trust ourselves as parents and make sure that we are in touch with wherever our kids are, right round the clock. If I saw it, have to go. You understand what I say?
Yeah.
We have to know everything.
And the most important factor, you see, all of the baby mother them, let the father them play their role. If they don't have no money, let them be the one who pick up the pitney them. You alone can't do it. Them bag of uncle and different uncle where you bringing and the pitney and meet this different. It's danger you lead your pitney them inner. Let the father them play their active role. Some not have it time hard. Face the truth.
But let me tell you
give them the chance. No?
Holler, let me tell you something. The fathers who want, the mothers that knows that the fathers want a chance, please give those fathers a chance. I beg of you, mothers, that the fathers need a chance in your children's life. I beg of you, mothers, no matter what jealousy, no matter what maliciousness, no matter how you feel, the child is more important. So mothers, when the father want to be a part of the pitney life, please, I beg you, let the father be a part of that child life. You have some men out there, no matter how you beg them to be a part of the children's life, they are not doing it. No matter how you explain and tell them, say, you pick up the child, you do that, they leave all the pitney at school and never pick them up.
ENG?
So you have some fathers that do not want to be, that care how you beg them for your knee, caller, they're not doing it. But the fathers who want to support their children, mothers, please, I beg of you, let them be a part of them, pitney them life.
Yeah.
Please.
I met a brother yesterday.
And before I go.
Hold on. Elaborate on that. I met a father yesterday. The man said, him pay him child support, him do everything for this child, and this woman still refused for him to see this child. Still refused for him to see this child. The man, you know, looking to talk to the brother, because you see, where is mine at?
I have
it's where
an idea why.
The mind is at a place where
just a minute, April.
Him not care no more. Him just want do damage. I mean, I say, brother, just hold it because me I tell you the truth. You doing damage, it's only gonna affect you, affect the child. Raj, Raj, well, it only gotta affect you and affect the child. Don't make nobody draw you out and make you be something that you're not, because that's what they're doing. They're trying to seek that type of attention from you to
and
ruin
provide them.
your progress. Because sometimes great thing, I don't look on him and I tell him, so me, if you give another person the amazing advice what other persons are giving to me, so if you make sure say, yo, you don't take things out, you just keep it within the barrier of the court system, or sometimes the court can't even help, but you keep it in the barrier that in the legal system where you just make sure say, yo, here, you not go to your way, because by the end of the day, you do something to that person there, and you are going to end up in prison, and the child are going to be a motherless and fatherless. So just hold it and make sure say you're just there for your child constantly. But the man say, yo, DJ, boy, you are. Me I do everything, and me just want to see me pick the one be, and me pick the life dog. And the woman just say, wait. And then me meet another brother where the man say, yo, if him, the man say, him and the woman are there no more. And him baby mother, I get him new fiance a fight. Like she want war with the girl, and the two of them are there. So the man say, yo, what me for do? Because these are type of conversation, and this is what we need to do, Angel. Other than just a life, we need to create something where our fathers, our mothers, our court, our
parental counseling. Parental counseling, yeah.
It's about the kids and not about the adults, because by the end of the day, this is about the children. And them are hurt, you know. And them are being affected.
Yes.
I'm aware of that. Vegan farmer to work with rape alerts. Rape alarms. We have to talk the king alarm about that, or the government about that. How we can safeguard our children. Work with a panic button. That is a good idea.
Yeah.
But so I'm gonna speak about that before the show ends. A panic button for the kids. You understand? Have a panic button. But where that is concerned, Razor B. Most of the times, I think that is jealousy. A woman is jealous over the man, so she don't want to give him a chance in that pitney life. So using the pitney against the man in a situation. I mean, I like that.
Who's affected by the end of the day? Isn't it the child?
And the kids are being affected. So we need to stop that, ladies and gentlemen. We need to stop that. We need to stop that, because the kids, the children are growing up not having any values and not understanding, because they're torn between both parents. Just be parents. If a man move on, just be amicable with the man. Respect his relationship. Respect yourself, and respect your child. Because if you don't respect your child, you're going to respect the other person that your baby father move on with. You have to respect your pitney, because as long as that lady not treating your child anyway, you're not supposed to disrespect that lady. You're not supposed to disrespect that man, and with the you're the man left, you're the man move on. So how dare you? And the man is being a great father. So how dare you want to tear down that man's life? That don't make no sense. So where the child come in all of that?
And another thing too, added to what you say, Angel. Woman, it go both ways, but when me talk for the man them, yeah? You see the baby mother them were telling new man the bad wicked things them about them baby father. You're only creating a space for them abuse your child presently. Cause once you ban the father out of the child life and I tell this man bad things about your baby father, what space, what safety you leave for that child, whether boy or girl. So you see what me I say? We need to let sometimes I no money a parent, you know. Parenting and no money, you know. But you know, say you can encourage that man to get a job by just giving him the chance to see daughter and son. She need a ice cream, you know, say if he can't do the school fee or whatever, but him know say I pick her up, she'll spend time with me and my mother, the grandkids, but him give him the chance if he go also to buy even the book, the uniform, let him play the role, and also not only the responsibility, but being a father as myself, because my baby mother take me to the court, even though I won the case, and she just telling the lies on me. I say, Your Honor, whatever she said, me don't go want what's best for my daughter. And at the end of the court, the lady asks my daughter who she rather live with and stay with. And me, she come live with me never, I'm in a fight for my daughter. My foot tie up, me I forgot hustle, me never really want her on my foot. But if I saw. We didn't have to go through that only because me used to give her like 6,000 a week. But then me start give me daughter 15 grand.
What 6,000 a week?
She carry me a court, so she wants 60 grand a month. You know?
All right, so we have so everything has resolved with that, and in terms of your final words in terms of parenting, how to resolve issues for the sake of your children and what we need to implement in Jamaica to alleviate such crime and violence on our children.
That's why we start from the parenting. The bitterness among the baby mothers and the baby fathers, it needs to stop. It needs to cut out. We need to just focus on the child, the future. Let the child enjoy mommy and daddy. Let's just see that love, not that bitterness. Even if you have to argue with each other, don't argue in front of the child. Find a space for that. You can vent. But once the child hear daddy vent and mommy vent and I hear this evil and this bugger thing, wicked thoughts that have amongst each other, how that child going to grow up? That child going to go to school stressed and she going to inflict the same manner there on other kids verbally.
Yes.
So you're destroying something, you're destroying the future.
Yeah. So that's
I agree.
What we, alright, babies have been babies then. We can't depend on the government, we have to depend on we should have parental counseling, we should have relationship counseling, but we don't have that. They don't put that in a school because they want the chaotic, because they make money off of crime and destruction. So we have to know, say, we as the people, we are on our own. No look for nothing from government, no look for nothing, just create what one thing, do a thing, and if we get support from them, we say thank you. But really and truly, we are the people, we are face it, we are suffer. We kids them are missing. No politician kids not missing and take away. I just the other day a little thing go on where, you know, but at least to reach them doorstep so them can see. The kids are in Jamaica, they are suffering, they're suffering for love. They're suffering. And we have to ban them from social media. We have to give them, when they go to school, we have to give them certain time to be on social media.
They're suffering.
And the same thing. Music that they listen, believe me, it play a great role. May they listen to school enough for them time, but set a principle in your home. Certain music you're not ready to listen that yet until you give me them pass them exam. Until you do this and show me say you can handle the positive side, lower the negative. Because the negative are the easiest thing for you to learn. You see me? So and that's why you need the dad, because sometimes the boy can go around mommy and sometimes the girl can go around daddy. So that's why you need the both parents to put on them foot and make sure say, me teach you to be this kind of person. So if you grow up and choose that, at least you have this teaching to lean upon. So not your little. Not your baby, you have baby. We have to say, once you step in a parental zone, is good over evil, right over wrong.
I'd be so happy.
Security.
Yeah, man. Carla, I really appreciate you.
I completely agree. I completely agree. And, you know what I mean?
I agree.
By the end of the day, my philosophy is, and I have daughters, and my philosophy, they're great daughters. They're doing great. You know what I mean? My philosophy is I don't believe in beating children. I don't believe in it. But my thing is, especially when they're young, you need to be in their life and nurture them. You need to show them love. You need to show them appreciation. You need to tell them what they're worth. You need to let them know that, you know what I mean, you're smart, you're loved, you're a leader. You know what I mean? So my thing is always feeding the positiveness into every single situation as possible. You know, so that's what it is.
All right, now I'm positive.
When it comes to my children, I am extremely positive. And with other person's children, every kids, every children that come around me or ever been around me has always been like blessed in a weird way. Because me just don't feel the people beat me. And the same thing go for my wife. She treat my son extremely well.
I see that.
You know what I mean? She love him just
I see that. I think I didn't fear Pitney. But I sure I didn't fear Pitney. To treat him like a her.
Okay.
No, it's not her son.
I didn't
I know
what you say, Razor B.
Yeah.
Yeah, Razor B, adding to what you said before, but I have to declare this. You see, whoever think they don't need love and care is lie. You see, anytime a kid don't get the love from home, you see, when they becomes adult, them go search for love at the wrong place.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
So love is very important.
I thank you very much. I thank you very much.
So
yeah,
thank you very much. You know what I mean? Very good conversation. And you know what I mean? We got to stick on the positive instead of anything else. And I really appreciate it. Hi, how you doing? Good day.
Hello, everybody.
Hi, April.
Hi.
How are you?
Hi. Just listening to the
don't turn it up. Daddy's
conversation
on the phone, bro.
But
you want to use what,
it
the
is a
TV
bit
downstairs?
frustrating. Like this little girl that the guy raped and stabbed her up and all these things. People will say like, okay, you should allow your child to go around certain people. But at the same time, this is like a family member doing these things to this little girl. So who can you trust?
Them say it's a family member because I'm hearing a lot of mixed
Yes,
stories.
it's a family
It's
member
a close.
because
I heard it's a close. It's
Friend.
like not a family
Close
member, but
family friend.
close enough where you can call them family.
yeah, because I don't get it. And be honest with you, I am a Jamaican, but I live in London. But at the same time, since I've lived in Jamaica growing up, you always have young man on the road, big old man, who will look at you a certain way, try to talk to you, give you money and all these things. So in Jamaica, it is very frustrating where they don't have the institution for certain things. But there's loads of predators in Jamaica. Loads of them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's so frustrating, like living overseas to see all these things happening in Jamaica, where it's a bit frustrating. Like, what's really going on?
The thing is, April, when I was growing up in my community and like big man look for me certain type of way, I tell my mother, you know, I tell my mother.
We used to do that as well, but I'm saying like this been going on for time. It is not just only today. You're hearing about the killing now, but this been going on for time in Jamaica. Me growing up, you're going to school, you have some big man on the roadside, they will look at you certain way, want to touch you, but everybody shun this away. Nobody look at it like it's something wrong. They make it seem like it's okay.
Yeah.
No, but these are predators. These are predators, and these are the same men taking away these kids and committing this gruesome crime to these kids, taking away their future, ending them life just like
Exactly.
that. So we as community, we as community, we as parents, we have to work together more to protect our children. Somebody mentioned a panic button. We have to see how we can put that out in the universe to see if that can actually happen, where the kids have a little panic button. So whenever anything, I don't think that's a good one, you know. That's a good one.
I think the government. I see them things because my friend here, she have kids that's older than my kids, so she have a thing on her phone where anywhere her child is, she could know where they go, what they do. It connects to her phone, so even if the child is not around her, she can see everything that they're doing. But at the same time,
but
you have some parents.
Yeah.
Sorry?
No, but I'm saying is, even with the panic button, right? Which we understand the panic button, but we're talking about a family friend or someone who's close, a family member. We're talking about someone who is close to this individual. You understand? Where they might hold on the child where, remember I said the child is 8 years old, you know. So let's put this into perspective and reality. 8 years old, and I mean panic button. By the time the man had done chastise and hurt this child, and I mean, we might be able to save the child's life, but who do you trust? And that's the first question you ask. Who do you trust?
You can't trust nobody.
It's like you can't trust nobody again around your picnic. It's like
and me personally, so weird. I'm feeling
it's so weird, Angie. Angie, may I tell you? And honestly, it's weird. Who do you actually trust around your children?
Exactly. And it is so even frustrating because the little girl is in the house. So nobody here, when this man was stabbing this little girl, she wasn't screaming, nothing.
Precisely. It's a board house, you know. It's a board house, and next adult was in there. So nobody hears or nobody cares. We have to start caring again. We have to start hearing again. We have to start seeing again when it comes down to protecting our children. That is that's the biggest thing right now. And that's the biggest. I am so protective of my son. We have to start being parents. I am so protective of my son, April. I am very, very protective of my one
really crazy. Okay? And at the same time, there's loads of people in Jamaica because they don't have the facility
tracker on his phone. We can do that. GPS tracker can go on the kids' phones.
And
GPS tracker.
Mental health is very strong in Jamaica as well. Loads of these people have serious mental health. But because there's the facility doesn't in place for people who have mental problems to seek help. This is why they're going around doing these things, because this is madness. How can somebody...
This is madness. Heartless.
It's crazy.
Heartless and madness, man. And you see
It's
too,
crazy.
we need to implement some serious measures. You see, all right. Sometimes the innocent suffer for the bad, and and that saddens me. So that's why I'm not even big on bring back the hanging system, because sometimes you hang the
They
wrong
should.
people.
They
But
should
me,
bring it
would I
back.
say, when they catch a criminal, when they catch out somebody like that April, no, ease up on him.
No,
Bring him straight to
them
the
not figure
gallows.
out prison figure
Bring him
eat no taxpayers'
straight to the
money.
gallows.
That is craziness. And then you touch a next part where you have baby dads and baby moms. Be honest with you. Sometimes the baby mother them try. Sometimes the baby father them try. But you have some baby father who they don't want to play a part in the child life if they're not sleeping with the mom. And that's a big, big problem because I have a son.
90%.
I have a son, and my son is 8 years old, and I don't see no father.
Grooming.
It's only me doing every single thing. You understand?
In most cases, April, a lot of us are single mothers.
My
A lot of us are
baby
single
father,
mothers.
daughter come over to my house. My son says to me like, "Mommy, why does my dad love my sister more than you?" I said, "No, he doesn't love none of you more than none of you." And be honest, every single Christmas that comes, there's a gift under my tree from my son's dad saying for my son. And him don't do nothing. But I just put it there because I don't want him to feel bad. But mothers go through a lot.
A
You
lot.
have some worthless dad.
Bad.
Honestly,
Worthless
because
like dog.
they feel like,
Worthless
okay,
like dog.
they can do it all. But I try, even my son, sometimes the way I talk to him, I have to talk to him differently because I'm the only one. I can't let him grow like a punk. I have to make him understand that he's a man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And at the same time, me have to play mother role, me have to play father role, me have to play him go football, me have to do this with him.
Yeah.
Where is the father?
The thing to say, I understand what you're going through. I understand you're going through because I'm living a similar faith.
Why, sorry boy situation, and really and truly, man don't need to start step up.
I can relate. I can relate.
Start step up. The man them need to start step up. The man them need to start step up and start being in them children life. Even if you're and a woman not together, just step up and be in your child's life. Even if you're not financially stable, just be there to show them some love and appreciation. Carry them to a soccer match. Carry them to
baby
swimming.
father, if you pick up my son from school, he want petrol money, me have to pay him to do this, me have to pay him to do that. Who does these things?
The worst man them do that.
Who does these things?
Hold on, Dr. Levy. The worst man them do that. Let me tell you something, April, and I'm gonna speak on your behalf because I'm going through a similar fate. And when I speak my truth, I usually end up all over the place because I'm a public figure. But it doesn't particular anybody special. You don't have to be a public figure like myself or somebody that's unknown. All of us are mothers. And let me tell you something as a mother. Keep nurturing your son. Keep doing exactly what you're doing as a mother. Keep being the mother and the father, because if a sight go, just sight go. You understand what I said? Keep the good morals in your fitness. Keep raising your son the best of your ability and do everything you have to do. And know it's frustrating as mothers because I said, then the father dead, the father alive and well.
It's like in America, you don't have like child support where you get this bag of money. You put your child on child support in England. Why you get 15 pounds, 25 pounds, 10 pounds, 20 pounds? Who does that? Oh, me if you go put myself there, so it's like me.
But I'm not sorry, April. I'm not sorry, you know. It's the end of the day when they grow up and pass the worst, he's gonna be sorry. These are the same kids that grow up and become successful, and the father thinks that these kids owe them something. And in truth and in fact, that child have to feel it in a feel heart if he wants to do something for you. Because I'm not that kind of mother that when say don't give father nothing. You understand? That has to do with the child. But they always regret it because the kids always say, my mother was there for me, dad. Where were you? So we are trying to stop those things from happening worldwide, where the fathers are being absentee fathers because it's ruining our children and it's ruining the generation. And they don't care. There's some father April,
them
do not
them
care.
wicked. Them wicked. Then they will take one next girl and then feel like them are hype on you, and that girl they know come in and feel like say you have the man now. Who does that? Play a father. That's all we need. If you even gone, play your part, brother.
And
That's
let me say something on that too. You say any woman who are there with a man who not take care of them picnic, you understand? And know say that's not a good woman either. If you there with a man and know him have kids out there and not taking care of that kid, you need to get rid of that man because by the end of the day you feel like you might take care of your child.
No, sir.
He's not a good person.
No, sir.
Because if you can't disown your own child, then you're going to pick up somebody else, Whitney. You just have to do it.
It's crazy. And them do it. Them create. Them take up a next man picnic and them support them. Them do things for them.
That's not a good. That's not a good man. That's not a good man. That's not a good man. That can't be a good man.
Such a wickedness.
That's not a good woman either for with a man like that.
Trust me, you don't even have a clue what some mother out there.
And that's not a good woman to be with a man like that. Any woman when me there with her, any woman me live with her, whatever.
Such a wickedness.
She have to know, she have to love my child just as much as she love me. You understand? And be there for me with my child just as much as
My
she
son,
because by the end of the day,
son,
and if you have been picking
my
up the way, me now
son,
mind, you have to tell me, say, yo, you know what?
him woman say, my son and him son. Like, how can a woman come on and tell you, say, this is not your child?
She out of God and taking, no, she's taking the piss, no. She taking the piss.
It's crazy.
She rude, she out of God. She, no, man.
It's so crazy.
She go low.
What single mother go through?
Blue night. The topic is about children, child protection, keeping your child safe, being great mothers, being great fathers, and how do we help our children as community? And it spills off into different it segue into different topics. I understand fathers not being fathers, both sides, mothers not being there for the kids. So this topic is about the kids and how we help them in every way we can. You understand what I said? So that is this evening topic.
All I could say and leave with you guys as somebody that live overseas, because I work with people that have disability and all of that. You understand? So I assist people mentally, but I could show, and I'm positive enough that there's loads of people in Jamaica that is mentally upstairs.
A lot. But it can't be a sensible somebody with
and they need help.
Taking away children like this. It cannot be a sensible person. We have a lot going on. We have a lot going on where that is concerned.
Put it this way, yeah. You know, in Jamaica, when you see somebody that has a disability, yeah, we will say them handicap. Me no want them around me. Ray. It's like your life finished. But overseas, when you have a disability, everybody love you. Everybody want their own. Everybody want to do things for you. And because Jamaica not even have that facility, again, most of these people in Jamaica who have a disability, they can't even sign language. Most of them, because them parents or them family don't have it, or them just know in the position to get help.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So there's a lot of factors in Jamaica that need to be addressed. It needs to be fixed. Trust me. As Jamaica is just finished. Honestly. That's my
own. Thank you so much.
Where is the love?
Where is the love?
You know what I mean?
Where is the love? We pray for love. We pray for love. Where is the love? Thank you so much, April_British. Thank you so much for coming on the live and sharing your little 2 cents, and continue to be a great mother. I applaud you.
Thank you.
Yes. And if the father do decide to come in and children them life, let him in. And who is this next person?
What a thing, man. You see the cycle of rejection. Dr. Level, are you there? The cycle of rejection is just too much. Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Razor B, do you know who this is? This is Dr. Level, the Dean of Discipline from Cumberland High School.
Oh, hey.
Yes, and she's here today to join us on this topic. And if you're just joining in, the topic is about children. How do we protect our children from this world of gruesomeness? How do we help our children? How the community help the children? Does fathers play a role? Does mothers play a role? Does the community play a role? Does the school play a role? And she's also the national president for the Deans of Discipline of Jamaica, and also a justice of the peace. So, I mean, we want to welcome you. Welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming on this live. And there's no better person than Dr. Level to just level this, sum it up, and educate all of us onto how this thing works.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Jamaica.
Good
The
evening.
Angel, thank you for having me. But
Thank
before
you
I
for
get into it,
coming.
let me say a shout out to all my deans of discipline, my colleagues. We're having a tough start during the days. And let me say shout out to all the teachers in Jamaica. You know, a lot of teachers gone to the greener pasture. And big up to the teachers that, you know, stay back to help mentor the youth of Jamaica. Danger, let me say I commend you and raise the B for taking on this. It's a tough task to help us in
Very
the
tough.
school system. And I can say we at the Cumberland High School, we appreciate you. I remember on
Thank
June
you.
17th, you and Razor B and other
Thank you.
persons do this road tour talking about crime and violence in school. And thumbs up to your song. I'm really loving your
Pray
song.
for love.
Right. And being at
Thank
Cumberland
you.
High School, it's 9 years since I'm at Cumberland High School. And we have been seeing changes in the students because we get students from the different communities, Central Village, Gregory Park, Christian Penn, students from different backgrounds. So we
And
work
what would you say? I want you to. What would you say? Since your 9 years of teaching at Cumberland High School, and also the president of the also the president of the national president of the Dean of Discipline, what would you say is the most behavioral patterns in all these different schools coming into your institution? What would you say is affected the most? Like, what do you see becoming a cycle over and over again with these children?
right. Let me say I do not teach. I'm a trained teacher, but I don't teach. I deal with discipline. Right. So the different at my school we have gambling problems, we have smoking, we have truancy, we have extortion. So it depends on the nature at times during the different days we have different activities. But once we have a gambling incident, we will record the child, we call in the parent, and we will refer the child to Rise Life Management Services.
Okay.
And Rise Life Management Services deal with gambling problems. If we
Okay.
have a smoke problem, we will refer the problem to National Council of Drug Abuse. If
Okay.
we have fighting, right, if we have fights, we will refer that fight to dispute resolution. And at
Oh.
dispute resolution, the parents will have to pay a contribution fee in that avenue. If we refer them to Ministry of Justice, they don't pay. That session is free. So whatever disciplinary issues that we face in any of the schools, we will try to seek external intervention. First, we will refer them for internal counseling, and if that don't work, then we'll refer them for external intervention.
Okay. That is so nice. So, have any one of those intervention help with any situation?
I would say it have its pros and cons. Sometimes it works. What will really strengthen the external intervention program is for both parents and school to do follow-ups. You know, sometimes you refer students to external intervention, and at times you don't get to follow them up the way that you want to.
Okay.
So question, what can we do to help in the school system? Like, you know what I mean, as citizens of this country. You know what I mean? I know me and Angel came by last week and we did what we could have done, and we're gonna do more. I see Angel with the young man, you know what I mean, he loves soccer, and then you have a few other young men who reach out to me that they wanted to do a basketball program, which I'm
That's
also interested in.
that's Kamaran in
I'm
code,
also
yeah.
interested in doing that for the school, so that the kids have some form of activities to do after school, because I think after school program where they take away from the phone, but they have something to do or something to look forward to. I just want to know.
Like an extra
I
curriculum.
want to know what can we do, you know what I mean, to help these children, because it's a gambling, it's a smoking, it's a extortion, and these kids are no older than what, 17, 18?
Right.
Yeah, I mean, so they're children. They're still youths. They're children. And when they come
Yeah.
out of high school, the situation might get worse. So we want to eliminate these type of things from happening. And I am really surprised when I came to the school the other day. I mean, and the youth, and Angel was talking to even one of the youth, and one of them said, when the youth said, when Angel asked him, so what do you want to be when you grow up? And most of the I think the 7th graders were like, yo, a thief him going to become, a criminal him going to become. And
Them a provoke him, man. I promote them, I provoke him. I promote them, I provoke him.
Yeah, no. I understand the provoke, but by the end of the day, there's also a message in that where if a child is going to look at another person and say, you're going to become a thief or a criminal, we need to take that also out of the mind of the younger youths. Even if I promote them, I provoke it. Nobody should look at another human being and say, yo, that's who you're going to become, because that's not a job. That's
Exactly. That's why, that's why I even go further where extortion is concerned in terms of taking away children lunch money raiser. I've already started a lunch money drive where I've identified kids that are the bullies and the ones that are taking away other kids' lunch money. The lunch money drive will sponsor a child or sponsor children. I already started the drive on Instagram and social media platforms to help with those kids, to help with the lunch money. I'm aware that they do vocabulary over there, so they do hairdressing. I think they need a barber. They need the barber now. They don't have no barber. So I think Cumberland High School, they're working to get a barber on board. But they do hair, they do nails. They do nails over there.
We do the ear, not nails.
Like,
Ear.
what you guys do in terms of trade, like to learn a trade, to teach it? What you guys do again over there?
They do electrical and they do woodwork.
Oh, electrical and woodwork. Okay.
So, like I'm saying, like,
And woodwork.
what would you think that we can actually do to alleviate, like, other than what Angel is doing, like as far as the lunch drive and all that stuff? Because there's gambling.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't think the extortion is just going to stop just like that. For those who are not getting
It takes
help,
work.
as
Like
far as
everything
the
takes
lunch drive
work.
goes, you know what I mean?
It takes work, as I mentioned to you on the last week, that we are happy for your support. So what we have to continue to do is to continue to do push positive discipline approach. So to talk with them, to share with them, and get external person to come in to motivate them.
Yeah.
And also for parents to reinforce the positive behavior approach.
So you think that it has a lot to do with parenting, or the school, or that's just the child, that's that individual child that wants to make a difference, that wants to change, that wants to turn around their life? Who you think, is there anybody to be blamed, or is anybody that needs work? And who would you identify most in the situation? Like,
I don't want to do a blame game, but I'm saying back in the days, it takes the entire village to raise that child. So I think that we need to go back to that foundation where the community help to support the children that live there. And they need to cut out this thing about this informal thing. Some person that, for example, if a student stay home for probably a month from school, person in the community do not want to report it because they don't want to say that they are informal. But what I'm saying, that communities on a whole need to look out for the children and report any matter to the police, communicate with the school and work. Both schools and communities should work together so that we can have the students be more successful in whatever that they are doing, whichever school that they go. Because at the end of the day, all students gonna take CXC.
I agree.
Any school that you go.
Every pediatric CXC. No matter what school. Yeah.
School that you go at the end of the day.
It's how you apply yourself.
Right, how you apply yourself. But I will say that we have to just continue to do this approach. And as you know, that this students are not old, kids are not old, they listen to entertainers. And I will say that Girl and Razor B get other entertainers to come on board, not only stop at the Cumberland High School, but do school tours to the different schools in the communities and to help to build a better Jamaica.
Well, we are planning that, but at the end of the day, sometimes as entertainers, and you see what we're doing, you don't take it on your shoulders to say, you know what, I can do that too. But me and Razor, if we just us to lead it to get them to come along with us, then we're gonna do just that. Because you have some of our entertainer friends that will definitely come on board without no hesitant. So we're definitely gonna work on that. We're gonna do our part to ensure that things are being recognized, and persons are coming out to inspire, to motivate. Somebody is saying that question to you, Dr. Levy. They're saying that with all these predators in Jamaica, what we do to prevent them from hurting these children, and in terms of mental illnesses. A lot of these persons going around in clean clothes, they are perfectly mad people, because to abuse a child and take away a child like this in our country, you cannot be a sensible person. So they're saying, what steps do we take to eradicate these things from in order to stop losing our children? What do we do? Any advice?
Then again, that would have to go back to the government system, the police force, to give doing a lot of public awareness and the different types of symptoms that person can display and person should look out for.
Oh.
And also, we as the adults have to know the type of persons that we're going to allow our child, our children to be around.
Suppose it's family member.
If it's family member, the family must report the matter.
Meaning, like, if it's family member, you must see some farmer, something off with that family. You can't just something after off.
Right.
So you have to be vigilant, right? You have to be careful whether it's a family member or not. Because some family members, they're not add up, You can see there's something wrong with them, And you still not being a parent, want so much free time on your hands, want to let your picnic on family member, anybody, just figure do whatever you want to do, and then bops, you lose your child because you entrust other people, family member, when that even so right in their head. And you know that, and you still left the kids them around them. So that in itself, you have to be careful what kind of family member you leave with your children.
Right. That's
I agree. I agree. But any last words, Doc? For this amazing platform that we have. We don't have much time to leave, but at the same time, it's always good to get the positive information out there, and that's what we strive for every single week. We want to make sure that even one or two person leave with something positive, and make a changes in one's life, because we've been doing this is what, our 11th or 12th episode, and honestly, every week we have created an impact, and every week we have persons that come on and do a wonderful job just like ourselves, and we want to keep this positive platform going, and it's just for changes. This we created this for positive change, for betterment of Jamaica, for betterment of our women, our men, our children,
and our children,
and just getting people together to live in peace and unity and love, and
love.
So that's what we talk about. Even when me and Angel is not on the live, these are the things that we want to approach. So we approach these situations. There's so many things that's happening from we started. We constantly keep talking about children who are being murdered, children who are being raped, children who are being slaughtered, women who are being beaten, women who are being, fathers who are not being fathers, mothers who are not allowing fathers. It's just the consistency of it, where I'm wondering, like, at the 11th season, we're still talking about this, and nothing really has changed. We have changed a little bit, but we want to be a little bit more impactful. And we want more artists, we want more people, we want the message to get across even more powerful, where persons can just know, say, yo, hey, me, honestly, I'm not going to do this, I'm not going to do this. This never worked. Leave that pit there alone.
Right. I would say to you and the Angel to continue to do the work, and I know Percy will come on board. And as the national president, I will collaborate with both of you so that we can do the school tour. November 15 to 17, we will have the National Dean of Discipline Conference, and I will ask the Angel work there.
Definitely.
So the Angel, if you want to send some sponsorship for a conference, you can do that. If you want to highlight the Dean for the year, you can send us a gift. We do appreciate it.
Definitely. I'll be on board for sure, because We want to definitely spread this out into the most troubled schools, and we're taking it one step at a time.
One school
Because if
at
we
a
can
time,
save,
yes.
if we, one school at a time,
One
because if
school
we
at
can
a time.
save, if we can save one child, because you know Kemari Linford, I've met him, we have hung out together, we spent some time together, so I realized that, you know, everybody's trying to help, and I commend Cumberland High School for not neglecting no one. You have everything in place for everybody. Anybody a gamble, anybody a extort, anybody, you have everything in place. Anybody taking away lunch money, anybody have behavioral pattern and problem, you have everything in place where you work with the students, you work with the teachers, you work with outside help, and I commend you for that. So we're encouraging us as parents and community, do the same thing. You can't let it down for the school alone. The school alone can't manage. Because when the school do all of this and send them back home, they come back home to a donkey parent, a donkey community. So we have to look out for our children. We have to look out. And then each children, because some of them is so young and vulnerable, they don't understand.
Yeah.
But I would encourage students that I'm going to meet and see, myself and Razor B, to just think about what you want as a person, because a lot of us grow up with no mother, no father, and grew up in foster homes, but yet still we come out to be great product of society. So sometimes when you have neglectful parents at home, please don't follow no peer pressure, don't follow no bad company. Think about what you want for yourself and what you want to be in life. Because if you fail, your parents can't go to prison for you. Your parents can't go down and bed arrest or duff cat for you. Your parents can't go to hell. Everybody is account for their own sin. So you haven't decided where you want to go and what you want out of your life that God gave you.
Right, that's right.
I agree.
I totally agree with you. I totally agree.
I
So
totally agree.
any final words, Razor, and because we're going to close with Dr.
Yes.
Levy. Level.
I think for me personally, I think one of the
I want to close with pray for love, no problem.
Definitely.
we have been doing such an amazing job. This is not a mix up platform. So if you know what I mean, any persons who decide they're looking for mix up, this is not the
I'm gonna
platform
do
for
it.
that.
I can't do it. We've tried to work something out. I don't cut your ears on my very special co-host, but Dr. Level, we've tried to work things out where we want to spread a little light on women empowerment, and it backfired on us. So therefore, we just decided that, you know what, without anything happening, they gotta just work it out themselves. We're just gonna continue to stay positive, continue to be that voice for change. Because sometimes when they try to help people, they think that, DJ Simit down, big up yourself. They think he spoke to the children over by Cumberland as well. Thank you so much. They think that you really want to be conflict when you want to resolve. So here we resolve. We don't do conflicts. Because even while we were on the live, someone was on here, you know, talking different things, but we do not tolerate certain things on here. We are about that positive light, and we are about that positive change. And if you don't want to be a part of that change, then we can't allow you to come on the live, because you're going to turn the live into something else that we don't want. So I'm not going to accept anyone on the live that's going to throw your dirty on my show. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm a woman as well, and I embrace woman, and I embrace situations in every woman's life, and I can relate to every level. And I have to recognize men that are being great fathers as well. So at the end of the day, I'm not here to throw anybody on the bus. And at the same time, we are about that. Mothers, children, protecting them, because we don't have mother, you know, how you go born. So when you kill off all the women them and take away the children them, what's going to happen to you as a man, the next generation? It's the reality, it's just a life. And that's what I'm saying. They have mental health issues that needs to be addressed. If you don't have a community with a madman in there, make him go to Bellevue, please and thanks. Put him at Bellevue and make him get back righted.
Good night. All right. Thanks again. I'm not even gonna touch on the topic because I lost my train of thoughts. But as an advocate, you know what I mean, who defend women, children, humanity, you know what I mean, it really hurts and affects not really hurt, but to hear someone or anyone accuse you of something that you have never done, I think me as a human being, never say, not even artist, we never talk about that. I think I definitely have to take this into to court, because it's one of the worst things, being accused of something that you never been that you're not part of. It's like you don't believe in it, you don't trust in it. It's quite upsetting that somebody is trying to tarnish your reputation and tarnish your career just for them own personal gain. Because nobody out there in their right mind would ever believe that Razor B, Roger O'Neill Cassup, put him on a female. Out of every female when he have been around, every female who I've known, you'll never see an aggression. Even my kids them, I'm not aggressive with female, period. If a boy violate me and him work it out. But woman, no matter what I do.
I've seen where you lobby against that very strongly, and you're very passionate about
I definitely have to go to the court system for this situation. I mean, I put it out there, because by the end of the day, one of the worst things is you're accusing a person of something that you personally in your heart know that the person didn't do. You understand? And you keep
putting it let me say something.
Like you want time.
Words are wind. Words are wind, are blows unkind. If it's prolonged, you have the right to take every step needed. If it's prolonged.
No,
let it
prolonged
right here
to the point where we have a positive
platform
and an individual on the platform and accuse me lie on me. I don't like that. People, me I tell you, if the person don't lie on people, lying is one of the worst things you can ever do.
Because we're not going to even, as everyone is saying, Razor, we have to end on a positive note. Because at the end of the day, if you know that you're not guilty of anything, then you go let peace reign, let peace be still. It's okay. Because people do things for their own benefits. But at the end of the day, don't let it affect you and what you do on a day-to-day basis. Some things are trivial. Just continue to be you, continue to be a great father, and continue to be a leader. Don't be easily drawn out, and this is for everybody, both male or female. But when it comes down to personal situations, you will get aggravated easily, and that is natural as humans. But you have to tell yourself that you won't allow anybody to draw you out, because this is happening for years. So you have to keep calm. Because I've been in situations where I could talk up what things and carry on bad. But I just humbled myself, because I know me. And the truth shall set you free. Me know, man. Me know Bev. I know the worst thing anybody can ever do. I understand that, especially come out. But you are. Make us see them come out, no? Because this show is not about that. So after this show, if it prolongs, then you have to take your step to protect yourself, okay? And your child, and your sanity, and your character. I stand with you 100% on that. Definitely. So, Razor, any final words? Dr. Levy, you gone?
I just want to say thanks to each and everyone who join the live each and every week, you know what I mean, and who's about positive, about change, who's about, you know what I mean, just life and in general, you know. It's just about love for me, you know. And honestly, I'm really happy and joyful that we created this type of platform just to make a change and make a difference in our country, in our community, among the people. And this is about changes, you know. So I'm happy that I went to church today, and I'm happy that I have you as a co-host, and I have persons who can put me on a level, who can talk to me, and I can listen and say, you know what, makes sense. I can take sense out of nonsense and just don't let something aggravate me to a point where, because I know that's what the person is seeking.
No way.
So I really applaud you and thank you. I really thank you, because, you know, I really appreciate it. Because by the end of the day, I know who I am.
You call me anytime. I'm here. If a situation where you want me to speak to both of you, I am here for both of you at the end of the day. Because I think I've been through a lot where I can speak on any level. The fans are saying just stay high, just keep rising high.
I'm just gonna
when
continue.
They go low, you go
I'll
high.
continue being a great father. I don't want to speak on it. I won't be speaking on that situation. I'll continue being a great father to my child, who I am, and the world knows I'm a great father, and that's all matters to me.
And you know that.
I'm a great husband. I'm a great father. I'm a great advocate. A great entrepreneur. I'm great at what I do. So I'm not gonna let them think distract me.
They cannot. Because mankind are tempted, and they are just known to aggravate people's soul. But you know what you know, and that's the greatest thing. But I'm just saying, as a friend and a co-worker and a person that I've known to grow and respect, I'm here for you, Razor B. And any situation you want to call me, I will. My phone is always going to be
No,
answered
I'm good.
to you because you
I'm
know.
good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good now. That speech you just make is a perfect speech. So I just want to say thanks again. Appreciate it. Each and every Tuesday at 5 p.m. Live at 5, the Angel and Raise the B. Thank you all.
Thank you, Razor.
Keep
Dr. Lep.
smiling. Keep shining. All right, later.
All right, bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Take care. Take it easy, Razor. Dr.
Shell,
Level. Dr. Level,
Reg,
I want to say thank you so much for coming on the live, and I really appreciate what you're doing for the children of Jamaica, not only for Cumberland, but all of the disciplinarians of Jamaica. That is really
right.
instilling love and discipline in our children, because we definitely need that. So I really want
Yes,
to commend you for that, and everyone else. You know, all the deans of discipline all across Jamaica. We need love in our schools, and that is
definitely.
most importantly, love conquers all. Because if you love someone, or if you have love, you give love. If you don't have love, then you're gonna learn how to go, how to love. You're gonna learn love. You know, it's something that you can learn. As long as you get it, you can reciprocate to that love. I realize that because even when I took Kemari Linford on the road, I realized that he's very resentful, and he's a nice child. It just only wants reassurance, and Kemari is also from Cumberland High School, so they know him and they can attest to this. He just needs a lot of love and reassurance and support, because I don't know him, and I decided to know what I'm going to work with him, and I'm going to continue to work with him.
And
And not only him, I'm coming back to Cumberland High School. Go ahead.
I said we appreciate it. We love the support that you are putting in, not only for him but for other students. So
And I'll
we
be back. And remember, I got some donations for the lunch money drive. So anyone that's on here that wants to help, we have a lot of kids over there that needs the support with the lunch money drive. So you can send me a DM if you'd love to like to sponsor a child, or just to donate something towards the lunch money drive. So you know, kids can learn from hungry belly. We have to understand that. So I'm gonna continue to push, and we're gonna close out with Pray for Love, of course. It's right here. It's right here. Tune up the theme song that every school, every radio, everybody should be playing in their homes right now. Then we're gonna pray for love right now, and today we go to church, and you know, just my little church thing we do all the time, because without love and God, we're nothing. So right now we're gonna pray for love, Doc. Yeah. Lord, send me an angel from above. Protect your children, everyone not too much violence around the youth. Them. No one my knees, Lord. Education are the key, Lord. Yes, ERDs. You can send me a DM if you want to sponsor a child. Cause there is no love. Oh, Lord, I pray. Yes, share the life if you believe in love. Give me some art for the life, some lighter. Oh, if you want to sponsor a child, send me a DM. Lord, give us hope. We need more love in our communities, more love in our schools, more love as families, more love as fathers, more love as mothers, more love as school teachers, institutions. Remember you have it. Give me some love on the life. My heart is broken. Uplift the youth, they make them progress. So blessed. Help us pray, Jamaica. The world, help us pray for our kids. Why them not pray the great Lord? In a school them day and I pray for. Cause there is no love. Oh, Lord, I pray for love. We have to pray for Jamaica, pray for our nation. There is no hope. Dr. Level, Lord, give us hope. There should be a song playing every day, everywhere in the world. From up above, protect your children, everyone not too much violence around the youths them, in the school them, too much good. Protect the parents, don't make them hate them. Hey! Show some love on the live. Show some love on the live. I'm at your life, but no, I'm on my knees, Lord. Big up Canada in the house. Education is the key. We not saying nothing wrong. Parents be parents. Mothers, fathers. There is no love. Show some love. Show some love. I pray for love. We are close off the live right now with the song, with the message. Pray for love for the children. Show them love. Lord, give us hope. There's no hope. Jamaica, we can't make Jamaica go under like this. So I'm starting with the kids. I'm starting with the children, which are the future. We can't start with everybody. Me, I deal with the children. There is no hope. Right there, sir. Lord, give us hope. Protect the foster children. Give them defense, of course. Protect all children. Education is the key. Parents are the key. Show love in school. When you go to school, you go to learn. You go to school to learn and be your best self. Oh, there is no hope. There is no hope. Lord, give us hope. There is no hope, but we are bringing hope. We are bringing hope, and it's going to be a domino effect, because I pray that when we're finished, when we're through with Cumberland, and we're not going to be through, we're going to work with you to see every child that's been affected. Hold up them head and don't be a statistic. So parents, we need to work together. Community, we need to work together. Schools, we need to work together. Don't turn a blind eye. You understand what I say? So we end the live on that note. Be positive and don't let anybody draw you out. From you know who you are. Because a lot of time, doctor, I could have let people draw me out, but I know who I am. And my life speaks for itself. That's just simple it.
And as you know, conflict is natural, so we have to know how we're going to maintain positive.
Exactly.
Things.
Everybody speak in the house, big up. Yeah, conflict is natural, but you have to just maintain, and not every battle you fight, you have to just learn how to be calm about things, because when you're upset, you make decisions that you will maybe regret for the rest of your life. So that's the same thing, sorry. Of course, I'm going to come back to Cumberland, of course. So this
come back to Cumberland. Definitely, we know you're coming back.
I'm coming back. I am coming back because I have a program, a lunch money drive program that I'm doing right now at Cumberland. If you're on the live, you want to sponsor a child, please send me a DM, because they need the support. And right now, we're going to close the live with Dr. Level, Dean of Discipline for Cumberland High School and the National President for Deans of Discipline of Jamaica. So she's no ordinary girl right here on my live. And she's also the Justice of the Peace and so much more. So I'm looking forward for a great partnership and to save the youth of Jamaica, to give them a different mindset and to let them understand that whatever you put your minds to and accomplish, you shall achieve. And also, it's very good to stay positive in a negative world, because the world negative, don't it? So it's very important to stay positive in a negative situation. And but no matter what you do, love conquers all.
Right, definitely. Right, Danger, looking for your continuous support. And you know, we all appreciate you.
Thank you.
Especially Mr. Williams, the grade 7 coordinator.
Hey,
love your God.
Mr. Williams, big up to the principal. Yeah, big up to everybody over. Yeah, go ahead.
Support all teachers. We're looking forward to work with you and for you to continue to support us. So thanks again. Lord, continue to bless you and raise the beat and keep your program going.
Thank you so much. I have a good evening. Bye bye. Mm-hmm. You can end your life. All right, everyone, you know, so I'm going to end the live again. And I want to say thanks to everybody who joined in, near and far. And thanks to everybody who believe in this mission, who believe in this drive. I do so much in terms of humanitarian work, and taking on this project now with the school is adding more. And I remember my mother as well, and I have to be playing many roles, and I have to do my charitable work. But I just ask for strength, and I just want everyone to pray for strength for the angel. Sometimes I'm so tired and weary, but I think it's a calling on my life to just continue to do the best I can as a human. And especially with our target and our mission we set out with this Live at 5 is to care for the children of Jamaica, to look out for them. So I want everybody to be each other's brothers and keepers and protect our women and children. And for everyone that's on the line. Let me reconnect before. Yeah, everyone that's on the live that wants to be a part of the back to school drive, I stress on that. Not back to school, the lunch money drive. Please to send me a DM. If the sponsor $5, $10, $20, any amount you can afford, or any amount that rests on your heart to sponsor a child to donate towards the drive, towards the lunch money drive, do so. You can do so. I took it beyond lunch money. When I took the first child with me to sponsor that child, I gave him lunch money for the week. Plus, I gave him lunch money for 2 weeks actually, and I bought him some stuff which is Kemar. I bought him a number of stuff, football boots. Everything is there. Everything that I do with my foundation work is evident. Everything is. I show everything. I don't hide anything. So guys, be a part of this drive. Be a part of this mission. Be a part of this change. Fathers need to be fathers. No matter what is going on with you and the mother, be fathers. Be fathers. Mothers show love, fathers show love, but you know what? Sometimes I always boil down for we because most of us are single mothers. So mothers, do the best you can. Be careful of who you leave your children with your surroundings, everything, community. Wake up, Jamaica, wake up. Pray for love. Big up on yourself. Thank you so much for joining this live, and I'll see you again next week on another special edition of Live at 5. Thank you so much. Big up on yourself. Continue to pray. More so, pray for love. And check out my song, Pray for Love. Make sure that you go on my Vivo, the Angel Vivo. Play that song in your household, share it as many times, and encourage your children to listen to it. Listen positive music. Listen music with directions, music with sense. Because my son don't listen to certain music. Him don't listen because I don't raise him like that. And I'm into music and dancehall and entertainment and reggae music as an artist. And my son don't listen to that because me I grow him different. You understand what I say? And he knows that he has to be positive. So let's say it there. See? Big up on yourself.